friends of Dorjun. It was great seeing so many of you at the 46th Annual Wind Boat Festival this past weekend. Dorjun and I had such a great time being there. I've been attending and volunteering at the festival since I was little, so it felt pretty surreal being there with Dorjun. I want to thank everyone who stopped by to see her and to talk with me. It's taken me a few days to really process all the interactions that I had because they were so meaningful. I knew when I adopted Dorjun that part of this experience would be getting to know her vast community, and I definitely had looked forward to that, but I didn't quite know how large her community really was. It is such an honor and beautiful experience to meet and talk with people who have known and loved this boat. About 30 minutes into the festival, I went and fished a notebook and pen out of my bag because I realized how much I was going to need it. People were coming by who had worked on Dorjun over the years. Some had done repairs, special projects, or winter maintenance, and I gained some very valuable insights. There were others that came by who had sailed on Dorjun and had some really amazing stories to share. I was really thrilled to have a good number of kids come aboard during the festival. What Dorjun does best is inspire youth. I am so happy to continue sharing her with them. Another festival highlight for me was having several of the student volunteers aboard. We actually had a pizza dinner together, and it was awesome just to be there on board Dorjun, having fun and getting excited about the adventures ahead. We had a chance to go over some of the work we're going to do together, some of the work we've learned to do previously, and some we'll be learning together now.
And this is a non-skid, so we're going to be taking this canvas off. It stretches around in a solid piece, back, aft, and around again. Taking it off, checking for water damage, and the wood planking underneath, and then getting in a new piece of canvas and installing that. This non-skid is finer, it's a finer material than the foredeck. We might have used walnut shells up there and kosher salt back here. And it's the same for some of the floorboards. They have non-skid. We have to either scrape the non-skid off before we repaint them, or we get a heat gun and we melt it off. I'd like to learn how to do that. And then going to her rigging and all of her standing lines and her mast, checking for anything that's missing, and replacing those parts or getting those parts. When Sean at the end of the year last year was helping us tie the end of lines together if we need to do that. And then in the cabin, the portholes, we need to look at the portholes because some of them don't open. So we need to look at the joints on them and grease them. Some of them might need parts replaced. There's always things you're going to discover in the moment, oh, I need this and this and this.
This is an interesting boat. It's half, it almost reminds me of half a big boat and half a long boat.
Yeah, it is like that. So this is just a quick update about our experience at the festival. I want to thank you all for watching and thank you for subscribing. I'll be posting more updates about Dorjun soon, so I hope you'll stay tuned. Until then, fair winds and following seas, friends.